Hi boys and girls. Today for social studies we're going to continue with our continents and oceans, and we're going to do a world map together. We're going to label the continents and oceans, and you can use this then to study when you do your continents and oceans. You are going to have a quiz on this eventually, so you can use this to study. All right, so the first thing of course we need to do is read the directions. And it says draw and label the prime meridian in purple. Draw and label the equator in orange. So let's go back and get the prime meridian in purple. The prime meridian is 0 degrees longitude, and it's about right there. It might not be exact, but as long as you know it's in that part of the world. And the equator we're going to do in orange. And the equator kind of cuts the Earth in half a little bit, kind of cuts our world in half at 0 degrees longitude. So I'm going to cross those off because I did those. It said label it, but I'm not going to write the words there because our map is going to get pretty full. Number 2 says fill in the compass rose, which is right down here, remember, with the cardinal directions. When I look over here on my list, I find the cardinal directions right down here. And what we're going to do, boys and girls, it is okay if we just label them with the first letter of the direction. So north, east, south, and west. And that's all right for us to do. Next thing we're going to do, I'm actually going to label all of the continents and then we'll go back and color them. Well, let's follow the directions here. Number 3, color the oceans in blue and label all 5 oceans. So I'm going to first color them in blue, and I'm going to use that bright blue, and I'm going to make my pencil a little bit thicker here. So I'm going to color in all the water area, which is a lot. Okay, so you're going to want to go like this. And I know it might be tricky with your finger. If you have a stylus, you can use a stylus. If you don't, use your finger. If you have a printer and you want to print the map out, you can do that. I will be giving you a website that you can go to practice your continents and oceans so that you can learn them. I feel it's very important for us to know where these places are so that when we hear things, we know, we have a picture in our mind of where things are happening and what people are referencing. So I'm going to shade that in. I'm trying to not cover up my equator and prime meridian, trying to get all the nooks and crannies. As long as you have an idea and you know where the oceans are, I'm okay with that. Okay. And if you want to speed the video up so that you're not sitting here watching Mrs. Goshart color, that's okay too. I'm okay with that. But I do think it's important for you to see where things are, where the water is on the world. The world is covered in 2/3 of water. Nice little tidbit there for you to know. Okay, got that. Now I just need to come up here, get some of this, get in between those islands. All right, I think that's good enough. Now we're going to, this is also water in here. Now we're going to label the oceans. So let's start here with the Pacific Ocean. Pacific Ocean is west of the United States. And the Pacific Ocean wraps around over by Asia. So it's not a different ocean, it's just that we've sort of broken the world apart to make it on a flat surface. Here is the Atlantic Ocean. Say Atlantic. Maybe some of you were there for vacation this summer at the beach. We have the Indian Ocean, which is right over here by India. This is India right here. So the Indian Ocean. The Southern Ocean. The Southern Ocean is rather new. Probably in the last 10 to 15 years, this has become a new ocean that they decided to name. And the Arctic Ocean, which is up here, all across the top part of the globe here is the Arctic Ocean, very, very cold part of the world. Okay, I did north, south, east, and west. I can cross those off. Now we're just left with our 7 continents. We have 7 continents, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to color and label the continents. Color North America red. So it says color North America red. I'm going to go through and I think color them all, and then I'll go back and fill them in. So here is North America. North America includes, this is Greenland. So it includes Greenland, it includes the United States, it includes Canada, and Central America. Next is color South America orange. South America is right here, just south of North America. So we have the 2 Americas on the Western Hemisphere. Next, color Europe in purple. So Europe is over here in this part of the world. Not a huge continent, one of the smaller ones. Next, color Africa yellow. Africa is quite large, one of the largest continents. I'm actually having trouble remembering right now if Asia is larger or Africa. I believe Asia is. And it says color Asia in green. You know, stop the video whenever you need to catch up. I'm just going through this, and then you can stop the video and do it at your own speed. Of course, if you're using crayons or colored pencils, probably going to take you a little bit longer to do. Right there. And Australia is brown. Right here's Australia. Australia has all kinds of sort of little islands that go with it. And then Antarctica is gray. Antarctica, very, very cold, very uninhabited part of the world. So now I'm going to go back and label them for you. Let's start with North America. North America. And actually this right here should be colored red right here. Next we have South America. Australia is right here. We have Africa. Asia, very, very large piece of land. Antarctica. And Europe. And there are your 7 continents, your 5 oceans, and the equator and the prime meridian, boys and girls. And feel free to use this to study. Have fun.